Welcome back, guys. The last message I posted spoke about insidious intent. Let's just go into that. What is this insidious intent? That someone is plotting against someone else? What's the insidious intent? Clear, concise messages, please. This could be insidious intent that was being done by someone who was like a boss energy. And now someone is looking deep into them. Someone's looking deep into a transaction, an exchange of finances that went to a kind of a boss energy to perform this insidious intent, or this insidious intent was happening to the boss. Let's find out more. What is this money that was being paid? What's that about? Yeah, a lot of money. They got one amount of money, and then after that, they got a bigger amount of money to perform or to aid with this insidious intent. This was someone who was in a high position, but they seem to have abused their position to perform some act of evil, having the experience of exactly how insidious intent can be carried out. Now this person feels like a right old fool. This person could very well be an Aries, but not necessarily. Or this money exchanged hands in the month of April. That's when the first amount was paid to this person. Now we have the investigator looking deep into a matter. What is the investigator looking at? What is the investigator seeing? Clear, concise messages, please, Spirit. He's seeing a payment, and there may be a paper trail of paperwork that was left, because this boss was such a boss, he didn't think anyone would look deep into that. And he's seeing that there could have been a love connection between this boss and someone or several people in a certain group who are now feeling very foolish for their actions. Yeah. You're seeing that this boss got some money that he decided to invest. He invested in performing this insidious intent here. See all these coins coming up right here? So it's a paid action. It's not like a passion thing where someone is doing something insidious because of passion, a crime of passion. Tell me more. Something's being exposed. Something's being revealed about a money trail, or some communication, a line of communication that is going back and forth. What do we need to know about this character? When this character got this money, he thought he'd gotten his wish come true. Smug, full of himself, feeling that he's gotten his wish come true, like this payment was a wish come true for him to perform this insidious intent, this evil action. There, the transaction. He even took time to juggle and say, oh, what do I do with this money? Do I buy a car, or do I buy a motorbike, or do I buy what? And there was a lot of communication about when are you paying me the money? When is the balance coming in? What? There's a lot of communication that was going back and forth that is now being looked at. What else is this here? There's the investigator looking at things. What else is being seen here? That someone, he received money for someone else to receive their wish come true, which was tied in with the insidious intent. Oh, that kind of like flipped out on my arm right there. And there was another person involved, the Queen of Wands, possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman that was involved with this here. What was she looking at? An offer. The offer came through the Sagittarius woman for this boss to perform this insidious intent. The Pentacles, all this man had was the money on his mind. I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. All he was thinking about is money. And he says, no, I'm not going to go anywhere unless I'm stepping on Pentacles, and unless I get money, I'll only move and make this decision or do this thing only if there's money behind me. This could have been something that happened out of town. The last part of the transaction could have happened out of town, away from everyone. Okay, let me see. What is this insidious intent about? Tell us more, Spirit, about this. For something to go a different direction than how it was supposed to go. Now this person's all up in their head. They feel trapped by their decisions and their thoughts, trapped by past actions, trapped by the consequences brought to them by this family. There are things they didn't see about the family concerning a judgment. a decision that was made. Maybe there was a mother figure who came to the forefront to do this. Or this person is trying to look deeper into their past actions to see if there's any way they can erase evidence. They might be in their house praying for God to overlook this misconduct. But then still that matriarch, that mother figure still comes through. She's the one who helped. She might have been a Sagittarius, so she helped for this money to get to this person. This could be something to do with a conflict that may have led to litigation. Someone putting the heavy burdens down. This mother came and said, no, I'll pay you to put these heavy burdens down concerning this litigation. This person's feeling like they made an unwise decision. This was an unwise decision. It could have been, in the month of April, possibly. A lot of money exchanged hands in this month of April, whenever this was. Now something's been revealed, is coming to the forefront. What do the cheeky madams have to say about this insidious intent? So they could have paid someone who was skilled in doing things in a very stealthy way and slowly, so it doesn't seem deliberate. This person is going to gaslight when they're asked if they know anything about whatever happened. They say, it's nonsense. What are you talking about? Again, that gaslighter alert. They're going to deny any foreknowledge of this. And now they're asking behind the scenes because they're having sleepless nights. They're worried. What kind of prayer did you do last night? Because your ancestors whooped me proper. Yeah. They're being hounded and haunted by your ancestors. In the next 48 hours, something is going to go down with this person who performed this insidious intent, whether it was a boss who decided to undervalue goods and they paid money to look the other way while goods went out of the warehouse and all of that. But in the next 48 hours, something's going down. You're being told that your pets are protecting you. Pay attention if your dogs are barking at a certain time. They're alerting you that there's an energy that's not right. That's somewhere in your vicinity. AB could be the initials of one of the people involved. First, last, and middle name, or BA. Your spirit guides are a speeding train. Your enemies will be crushed completely. So this insidious intent is not going to work because your ancestors are a speeding train. These people sold their souls. They didn't even wait to get a receipt. That's why they could do things that are heartless because they have no soul left to feel compassion for the next one. That, hey, you know what? If I undervalue these goods, this producer is going to make a huge loss and it's going to take time for the auditors to figure out where the loss came in. They're under investigation, whoever this boss is who undervalued goods or however the situation is. Apply it where it fits in your life if this is your reading. They're being tormented by the demons you send back to them. So they did this thing and they tried to send some demonic dark energy to you so you'd never follow up on the truth and find out the truth about what happened. But when you did your prayers blinded them and your ancestors sent that energy right back. I can't even look you in the eye because I know that you know I betrayed you many times. It's not that they have a conscience. They're just feeling a bit embarrassed that they still have to look you in the eye. The sabotage failed. Whatever sabotage they were trying to carry out on you, it failed epically. It was a foolish and costly exercise. Now they're turning against each other. The people are like, well, but remember, we paid you for everything, for you to get rid of all the invoices. You said it was all done. And now the auditors are now asking about this other amount. It doesn't balance off. And the person's like, no. What you paid me for, I did. You said you wanted that to go away. I did that. This one, that's nothing to do with me. That's why they're turning on each other. This could be someone who's your neighbor or in your neighborhood. Yeah, it could be someone in your neighborhood, in the area you stay. Stalker nearby, so they're quite near. They're quite near. They're hoping that you never know who you truly are. You never know your true worth, so they could get a chance to use you. Thank you for joining me, guys. Love and light.